Hello guys, and welcome to episode 67 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as Lokhir Fellheart, going for world domination. Today we continue our war with the Empire. They are trying to take Isleheart from us, but we do have Dark Conduit up our sleeves, so I'm going to be trying to use that to wipe out some of these great swords, I expect, and we'll see where we go from there. I don't expect us to win this, mainly because of their heroes. They do have magic, and we do not, other than Dark Conduit. And it's going to be difficult to kill their leaders unless I can kill the rest of their forces first and isolate the leaders in order to kill them with Dark Shards. Easier said than done. We might be able to do it. Depends how well the Dark Conduits go. And I think what I'm probably going to do is use some of the Dark Riders to just run in from the start and just drop a Dark Conduit on their face. Actually, maybe not from the start because there's a 45-second cooldown. So what we'll do is we'll come back up onto this hill, and yeah, we'll just go from there. Keep these off to the side for the time being, and we'll just speed things up. The balance of power is actually not too far in their favour. We're getting a lovely Dark Conduit onto these great swords is going to be the plan. I might send one of my Bleak Swords or maybe even a Dread Spear forwards just to kind of engage as many of them as I can rather than using a Dark Rider. I'm not entirely sure. Wait, got two heroes with fireballs. That's rude. I guess the Witch Hunter has the item that can do it. I'm just going to have these move to the center so that this great sword is forced to form up. And I think what I'm going to do is charge down now, whilst they're kind of a bit clumped up there. And that will also stop these from firing. Let's go right into the middle of them all. And then Dark Conduit. Hopefully that works. Oh, that didn't really hit where I wanted it to. That's kind of sad. Nice damage being done there. Let's make sure that we're targeting their range forces with our Dark Shards. We need to start hitting those great swords. We did do a nice amount of damage to the great swords, to be fair, but I didn't get as many kills as I would have liked. I'm going to start moving these around. Right, we've got Spearmen versus Dread Spears. I guess that's fine. And I'm probably just going to charge down here into the great swords. Get that downhill charge going. We actually got quite a nice amount of kills there because of that charge. Due to a lot of their models already being weakened. That worked out really well. Damn.
Eager for battle. The merciless host. Battle ready. Die, weaklings!
Okay, into the Huntsman we go. Unfortunately, didn't really get a very good charge there.
Battle ready.
I'm really hoping that we can get some shots onto these Sterling's Revenge now. What I'm going to try and kill next. We'll pull off with these Dark Riders. Oh, some nice kills coming in there. These Dark Shards, so good. Great Swords are holding on more than I would have hoped. Okay, great. We've absolutely slaughtered Sterling's Revenge. Alright, let's now focus on those Great Swords. Oh, that's not good. That's our leader unit, and it's just being crushed by magic. Okay, so we're getting some decent shots in there. I feel like these ones should probably start focusing on the archers again. We'll probably have those ones do the same. These guys need to run off. I'm hoping I can get another Dark Conduit on this side. I think this unit of Dread Spears would be a great candidate right now.
We are ready. Battle ready. Onwards to murder.
I'm going to try and avoid the Bright Wizard. We'll just get into the back of the Huntsman.
Dark shards.
May as well just be trying to finish off those great swords as well while we're at it. Okay, let's drop onto this one. Please stay, please stay. Okay, perfect. Oh, just in time. Just in time. Okay, that's going to make things a lot closer now. Unfortunately, my Dark Riders are completely dead. But what I might be able to do here, I don't know how many of these great swords are left, but we can probably shoot them. I need to get out of the way with these Dark Shards. We need to, yeah, just shoot those great swords to death, please. There's only 5 of them left now. Okay, perfect. Alright, there's 1 left. Great. Those 2 are coming back. Need to get them involved ASAP. Alright, let's make sure we're killing off these archers. Because these guys need to get involved with the great swords. Only 7 of those huntsmen left, 13 of the archers. Those 2 are running away. That's good. Let's smash these spearmen. Right, now we just got to kill off this guy. I think he's actually in a pretty decent position right now for us to just shoot him. Oh, never mind, I should make sure I'm covering off these spearmen. Maybe we can't shoot him just yet. That's a shame. We can certainly hit the Witch Hunter, that's fine. Although I should probably finish off the Archer unit first. Yeah, we can certainly use this opportunity to hit the Witch Hunter before he runs out of ammo, because in melee I think it'd be more scary. We are getting low on ammunition though. Oh, god damn it. Some great swords alive still. That one great sword that's still alive. Can we please kill them?
Swords. Moving out.
Right, let's start shooting the general. Okay, and those are both gone. That's good. Just turn around and shoot the spearmen, get our spearmen back. There's just versus their leaders now. I'm going to start moving up onto this Witch Hunter so I can get better shots. Alright, those guys are gone. Fantastic. Right, now I just got to hold these guys into position. I guess we can just surround the Bright Wizard with melee forces actually, and then meanwhile just shoot this guy in the back. Alright, come on. This is free damage right here. Let's just hope we have enough ammo to finish these guys off.
At once! The merciless host. Murder awaits.
Because in melee, we should do plenty of damage to the Bright Wizard. Going to try and get them closer again. We might actually manage to pull this off. Just drop that on top of the Bright Wizard.
Dark shards. Make them bleed.
Probably didn't do too much damage there.
Massacre them. We are ready. Dark shards.
Right, let's just run off. I think he's trying to get out of there. How are we doing on this Witch Hunter? Balance of power is still in their favour, but I think I can maybe pull this off.
Eager for battle. Dealers in death. Dark shards. Terror and death. The merciless
Just need them to actually fire, please.
Battle calls.
I don't know why they're not firing.
For the king. Dark elves.
I gotta like hold him in position with like a melee unit, I think.
Slash. Kill.
These guys ran out of ammunition. Oh no. Oh, it's over. Oh, that is tragic. That was so close. So close. So our game plan worked in that we removed all of their units, and then that allowed us to focus on their leaders. But I think that Bright Wizard maybe was just doing a little bit too much damage. Maybe we should have just like had only one unit holding down the Bright Wizard for the time being. That would have been maybe the only difference we could have really made there. But that's just a shame that we couldn't get that done. We can still clean up that army soon. It's no problem. But yeah, that's rough. Alright, Karazakarak. Looking very, very weak on the balance of power still. I'm happy for that valiant defeat. I mean, we almost won, which would have been incredible. Greenskins. We are actually very, very close to attacking the Greenskins now. Let's just speed through the rest of the turn though. I don't think there's too many more people I really need to pay attention to. Nope. I am going to want to clean up those random factions though at some point. Oh, the Curse of Kurnos. We don't need the Wrath of Kurnos. I think we'll just organize a hunt. The other one would wound our general. Oh, look at all of those hero actions. Blimey. Okay.
Supreme Sorceress of Grand.
We've taken Calagnorn, which is great. We can put in the torch posts here. And also the Artisan's House for now. Time to move on to Kalak Asgaraz. Let's just march as far as we can so that we can hit that next turn. And that's going to be the mountain province taken for us. Okay, time to wipe out Kalak Zorn. I think this is their last settlement. So we shall charge the walls with Elia. And we'll have Yashtra back it up. And then I'll probably just also resolve because it looks like it's kind of crazy in our favour there. Yeah, look at that. Oh, their garrison's not even fully replenished. Oh dear. Oh, goodbye, Kalak Zorn. You are defeated. Alright, next up is the Court of Lybaris. Okay. We'll fix that up. May as well have Yashtra continue as far as we can. Can we go into raiding starts? No, we can't. Next turn we can hit Mount Arachnos, no problem. Cool. And we got these armies. They're ready to attack Karag Orud. I think this is the last settlement of Iran. So yeah, we may as well just jump on in with these two armies. Karakarud, oh, it doesn't have a good army at all. We do have, of course, Luen Leonkoi here, who we can attack with Roshan. So I guess what we'll do first is we'll just attack this settlement. And I'll bring in Malinur as well.
On the prowl.
Delightful scream.
And that's going to be job done. There's going to be another faction destroyed.
My power increases.
Took the settlement to complete the mission.
Peerless.
Is he taking attrition now? No. Oh, they have another one. They have the Granite Massive as well. Okay. Well, on we go with the Malinur. There is an army there. Okay, interesting. Right, we don't need this. We don't need this. I probably don't need the Altar of Cain for now. So we'll just dismantle all of those buildings. Time for Larishan to take on Luen Leonkor. He's going to retreat. Not far enough though. In we go. And, well... by Luen Leonkor. Again, that would have been pointless to play out. Men-at-Arms with pole arms, Grail Reliquates. We would have just smashed them with the great shades of great swords. I should probably put this wall banner on something though. Let's put it on the Manticore. It normally lands on the walls when we're doing sieges, so that might be quite useful for that unit because it tends to just go berserk too easy. Right, we'll enslave them. Thank you very much. And lovely. We got the trait there as well for defeating Luen Leonkor. Alright, so from there, we probably Probably just want to get into a place where we're not taking attrition. Why do we take so much attrition here in this land? There's literally nowhere that she can get to. We'll just head towards Death Gorge then.
Guide me.
Right, over to
Sorceress
K-Drill.
of Grond.
Right, K-Drill is, of course, marching up towards Val's Anvil, join Eleanor, who is just out of range of
Move, you
Val's
maggots.
Anvil herself.
Dark power.
Okay. Right, we got Tineska.
Sorceress of Grond.
Tineska is getting ready to attack
Ready for bossing!
the
Vortex
orcs as
of
well.
good.
We'll be breaking like an alliance. Straight up.
My powers are yours. The dark conduit.
Take Baragdawa's back. Thank you very much. Oh, I should have had Marathi in range so that she could have got experience from that. My bad.
I am Morathi.
But she might be able to go and take Varenka Hills on her own anyway. Oh, we're just out of range. That's a shame. What's the garrison like there? Not very good. I might just march her back towards Baragdawa's bag because I'm not convinced there's nothing at Akendorf.
Druki sorceress.
We'll finish off raid leader for Tehek. Great. So we're doing really, really well. We're advancing through this campaign very, very quickly at the moment. Evelyn, she can attack Grunberg.
I cannot.
Could be an attack we make.
High
Especially considering Karlek could get into range to help out.
high
Not sure what happened to that army of the Empire. Did they go into ambush stance?
bring a stampede.
Or did they go back to Kallerberg? Oh, they went back to Kallerberg.
Send them to the
Oh, they're dead.
Gifts from K.
That's the victory we get for winning that. Well, not winning, but a valiant defeat in that last battle.
fangs and talons.
So he's leveled up. We have Lashmaster and Raid Leader complete. We'll go towards Strength through Spite. Sorceress also leveled up. We'll give her magical reserves first. Right, back to Evelyn. I think we attack Grunberg.
Torment
And we'll bring in Karlek just to
Falling back.
smash that in our favor.
Create chaos.
Gonna be insane. So many Kalabdis. This is gonna be fun actually. I might actually play this one out.
Chariot pace.
Is he not in range to attack Altdorf?
Beastmaster.
No, he's not. Okay, I was just double checking because it might have been worth doing that instead.
Rove in my stead.
Okay. And Tharket. I mean, in theory, we could just go ahead and assault the garrison at the same time. I don't think we can do it whilst we are sieging, though. We may as well just do an assault unit on that unit. He's only got
Possible.
one unit, and he failed at 66%. Nice one. Okay. Let's go ahead
Kill.
and play this out.
Kill.
We're going to have all of these just stampeding onto the field. It's going to be insane. And there is going to be so many beasts in this army. Now, they have a bunch of halberds, of course, but I don't think a unit of halberds can really hold back a Calibdus on their own anyway. Depending on where we start, I will maybe let my units get together and we'll just do a mass charge. Let's start the deployment. We'll just bring these back.
Dreadlord.
And we'll start the battle. We do also have the abundance of Dread Knights as well, which look really cool when they charge in. Alright, so we're going to make a group of Charybdis, and then we can make a group of Dread Knights, group of War Hydras, group of Dragons, and then our front line.
Black guards.
which I'm probably just going to keep as a single front line, even though there's a mix of shades in there. Okay. I guess I should probably put these into a group. Get my leaders in there. And make this a group as well. Cool. Oh wow. That Calibdis is being absolutely direct right now. Time to control group, attack. And we'll move the Calibdis into cover. Okay. I'll start moving forwards with our units into the trees so that we stop taking so much damage from this artillery. And I am tempted to just make a charge on this left side with these Cold One Dread Knights. Right, the rest of our troops may as well start moving forwards. I might just have these Reaper Bolt Throwers with orders to attack their artillery. There we go. Imagine being in this forest and then just seeing all the Calibdis come over the horizon. Oh damn. You'd be like, oh no. In they go. Our Cold One Dread Knights also slamming in to the swordsman here. Oh, the Reichsguard actually getting on top of our Cold One Dread Knights there. I might actually send over a couple Calibdis, because they are anti-large. Okay. This is actually going to be really messy, because this definitely isn't the most optimal way to make this attack. But oh well. Let's get that down there. I'm going to drop Lewiston's Wild Form onto these guys. And we'll also do Pan's Impenetrable Pelt. And I might as well have my dragon come into that engagement. Alright, just got to keep an eye on the health of my units. Dread Knights are doing it alright, not amazingly well. I'm just seeing where their melee forces are, and then we'll charge them in, respectively. I think I might just do it on the Cold One Dread Knights. Nice. Good damage there. Oh, this is just epic. Actually epic. We're gonna get Murderous Press soon. Calibdis are taking a lot of damage. Some of my Dread Knights are pretty beat up, but it's okay. Let's just get whatever else is over here to come up. I do need my Bolt Throwers to still focus on their ranged forces. Actually, it might be a good idea to just have my leaders here just kill off the Demigryph Knights. I think Melina is actually going to be pretty good at that. Any Calibdis that are weakened, we should probably have leave the fight. And we do need to make sure that we're still providing buffs and debuffs. Great. Anything that's not in combat right now. Okay, good. Got those crossbowmen. These Dread Knights, they've done okay against like swordsmen and halberds, but they're so terrible. It's actually kind of ridiculous. Gonna have those Cauldron Dread Knights thread the needle through there to charge the crossbowmen. Actually, no, those are free company militia, never mind.
Dread Knight. Shades, dealers in death.
Right, I'm gonna start charging after some of these crossbowmen and stuff. Any Calabdists that are standing around need to get involved. You may as well be hitting those Reichsguard that are right next to you. Or did we just kill them? Yeah, we just killed them off entirely. Okay. My poor dragon is getting wrecked. Okay, I'll probably make all of the units that are weak go to like the edge of the map so we don't lose them unnecessarily. Because this has been a hell of a messy battle. Sounds awesome though with everything going on. Yeah, that's going to be victory. All these Calabdists just covered in Empire blood. I'll tell you what, War Hydras. Why don't you just throw some flames on top of these guys? That'd be fun. And technically it's not even the end of the battle yet, because this unit is still going. Alright, they're dead. We'll end the battle there. Pyrrhic victory, apparently. That was awesome. I enjoyed that. Hopefully you guys did as well. Not the most optimal battle, but certainly looked awesome. It really did. Especially when like the Calabdists just hit the front line and it was just like beasts versus men. Incredible. Alright, 10,000 loot gained from that. We will loot and occupy. Thank you very much for Eilhart. Actually no, never mind, Grunberg is what we captured. Probably gonna cause some sort of why is that not demolishing? Weird. Oh, there we go. Yeah, either way, replenishment's good. We should be fine to move on in the next turn regardless. We will take Wild-Eyed onto our Death Hag and the Sorceress. She's got her last point. What do we want to put it into? I guess just like block army or something. It doesn't really matter. Wound's okay. Wound's probably more useful, just in case you want to wound a legendary lord or something, maybe. Not that that's likely to ever happen. We'll keep Karlek nearby so that he can get his replenishment in. Oh, done well. Okay, let's head over to Velatroth. Velatroth, I'm not even sure what we're going to do with her. I think she was planning to recruit, wasn't she? We needed shades, though, from the Black Ark that we have coming up. Where was that Black Ark? Was it this one we were going to send up? I'm not entirely sure. Let's have a look. Where are my Black Arks? We got Balthasar there. He's definitely heading round. We need to start actually making use of the different abilities that these Black Arks have. We've never really had them in range for a very long time. Oh, it's this one. There he is. Okay. I thought I had one coming up. I thought I wasn't going crazy. So she may as well just start coming down, honestly, towards Brion, so that we can start recruiting into that army sooner than later, and then we can head her to the front line. Let's continue through our armies, though, for this turn. Next up is Alana Headreaper. She's at Karak Angazar. So we could head across to Akendorf, or we could go around and up to Kalakern. I think we'll probably go back and around, mainly because of this siege onto Fildorf. Fildorf, there's no way they're going to be able to take that. I don't even know why they're trying. Because Hydra-Blood, she just finished her army, didn't she? She's a new recruit. We will get her onto the water, and I guess we'll just head up over this way. There we go. I was going to go take this treasure, but it's probably not going to be terribly useful. Alright, Shielder has leveled up from her attack this turn. We haven't given her her point yet, so we'll put it in Raid Leader. Over to Morgan. Morgan's, of course, going to be heading up the water. Murdredessa. She recently took the Black Pit. So we either head north towards like Wrecker's Point and Dishaven, or we can head down to Weismund. But we'll probably have Tamarith head up, maybe. Not sure though, because maybe Tamarith could take Altdorf whilst these two sort of head eastward. That would maybe be a better idea. And then maybe we can have Sere head north after she's done there. In which case, yeah, we may as well have this come down and attack Weismund. Actually, no. I'm going to head up to Wrecker's Point from there. Yeah, we're going to head this way. Because after we take Altdorf, we're going to be heading north this way anyway. And the Black Pit can probably defend itself, even if it gets attacked by a big army. So I don't need to kill any armies here with any priority. So that's good. Murdredessa has leveled up anyway. We'll go for Strength through Spite. And if we continue down, anyone else? Azul Gorm. Right, he's on his way up through here as well. Noska Sith. He's actually missing a unit. Don't really want to recruit a Dread Spear. Do I need to head his army through the gap here? Maybe. It might be faster if we do, so let's send him this way. And Galadriel might be a bit overkill if we send her that way as well, so we'll head her up. And what we'll do is we'll just start camping next to a lot of the greenskin settlements so that we can just in one turn take absolutely loads. And yeah, Yastra and Elir can join the three armies heading through here to attack all of the provinces left on this right hand side. Okay. Larishan, evasion is fine, so she can get her next set of spells. Larishan, our leader, he can get Arcane Conduit. That's good. Ilnashon, he may as well head north. The nice thing is, because we're military allies, I think, with the Black Crag at the moment, we can replenish in their lands once we get to a place that's not giving us attrition. So the attrition for now doesn't really matter. Espelba, she needs to probably head up as well. She doesn't really have a very good army. It might be better if we just use her to support Alana. The reason we have all of these is because of her Gate Smiter name. It might be quite interesting in an open field battle. Also could be useful in sieges to just demolish walls, but generally we just climb walls with shades, it's fine. Alright, let's go through our agents. Kalkin. I think they're currently trying to attack him, aren't they? Maybe he can fight back a little bit. That was a failure, never mind. My agents are always bad. Maybe it's just because they're not high enough level. But yeah, I just never use agents because they always seem to fail. Sacrifice to Anathema, may as well. Do it. That will give our Calibus more armor. Actually could have used that before the last battle. Alright, over to the settlement upgrades. Now to do all the buildings. I'll build the walls there. That one upgraded. Might be better to do Agrol and Migdal first. I think that's closer to the front line. Gorsol is fine. Got unlock and level up. Same with Bitterstone Mine. We'll get the buildings in Dragonhorn Mines. Fix up Kallerberg. Don't need the livestock pens, I don't think. Aragdaris bag, we can get that building. Great. Upgrade the public order building at Galvaraz. Do need to sort out this rebellion at some point. I guess actually maybe that could be a job for Bequish. Zartosa, level up those walls. Nice, getting walls all over the place. It's very, very good. Continue to reduce that corruption at the back pyramid of Nagash. Because it is going to go back up again, especially once we complete that building there. Wonder if we'll even complete that building in time though, because we are moving through this campaign very, very quickly. I think by the time we finish that building, we will have almost finished the campaign. We can ignore Lovok. Vraneth actually, we don't need to ignore. Vraneth is recruiting into Corvishish army, so I guess we may as well just go for Soulbrazer. Cool. And then Sabioth we don't need to care about. Over to building upgrades onto Admiral Singal. And that is it. I believe everything is done. Just going to double check slaves. We'll go towards current slaves is probably the best way to do it. Because there'll be new places that we just took that we need to turn off. So we'll make sure to do that. I should have done that before we took all of those battles this turn, but that's okay. Alright, send the turn. Taskmaster for Malina. Not bad. Do I care much about what Nagron's doing? Not really. So we'll just skip their turn. Van Richtis probably doesn't really matter, although they did just take a better land from Nagarond. I do need to be paying attention to Reichland. Balthazar Gelt did just move into a settlement up north. What we saw briefly. Is that it? I guess we need to watch the dwarves as well, so I may as well just leave this running. All of the Reichland's armies are just absolutely destroyed at the moment. I think they only have the 2 armies up north, so they'll probably start heading those south now that we're starting to do some serious damage to them. Belagar, oh that's enough, the army that Belagar has. Oh, but the greenskins still smashing through the dwarves. We like to see. I think Norska might be the last alive. Unless I start sending some armies up there, I might have to do that. Might be a good idea. On Crooked Moon, taking out a unit or an army of the greenskins there. Alright, let's just speed things up. Okay, Helenor Barbstorm, the audience. We can get favoured. So, is that a trait? That's a pretty good trait. We don't need to strip the assets. The root out some rebels, extra public order in all provinces is nice. But that's a permanent trait. Extra public order in the local province. Extra loyalty. I think we'll just proclaim our favour. Right, Bewitched Dragon Eggs is complete. That's the extra armour and weapon strength for Black Dragons done. And there we go. Great. So what's our next technology? We could get the Untainted faction wide. That's not too bad. Extra Winds of Magic Power Reserve for all armies. Also pretty nice. Also gives us the extra hero recruit rank for sorceresses, which is useful when we make new armies. Ooh, the Serrated Blades. Bonuses for Blackguard and Agarond. Pretty nice. Extra melee attack for Hard Ganith Executioners and weapon strength as well. See if there's anything else we can do. I don't really care about upkeep reduction at this point. Steamfire Warlocks, extra diplomatic relations doesn't really matter. Income from settlement buildings could be okay, just to boost our income a lot. Since we do have a lot of settlements right now. I think we'll just go through here to serrate his blades. Because Blackguard and Agaronde are also in a lot of our defensive forces in settlements. So they'll be useful in that regard as well. May as well raid our way through here. Because I don't think I'm going to get to Kalakazkaraz. I think I'm just going to march actually. Otherwise it'll take too long. Okay, let's move up and attack these fellas. And goodbye. Thank you for Mount Arachnos. Gonna fix up the main building and we'll put in the walls there ASAP. She can just march past. Actually, I guess I could have had her in the battle to level her up as well, but not too much of a concern. What else can we go for here? I guess we could buff up Occam's Mind Razor. Fine. And then maybe finish off it Iron Disciplinarian. Alright, we've got to take the Granite Massif. So that's going to be the next battle. And they're just building more men-at-arms. Oh, come on. Come on. Why couldn't have that been a good fight? I mean, it probably will be a good fight because they do actually have a garrison and walls. I'll probably have to play that out regardless. Or do they have walls? No, they don't have walls. Never mind. What's the march like on this? Alright, we'll just double team that settlement. Wait, is there walls? They don't have the wall building. Well, their level 3 town adds walls to the settlements. Okay.
Supreme Sorceress of Grond,
Well, we'll bring her in here.
Forbidden magic.
To the slaughter.
And, well, okay. That ought to resolve. That's just ridiculous. That's Grond destroyed. Goodbye. Come another day. And we'll just fix that up. Thank you very much. Actually, we don't need slave pens there. We'll delete that. Keep the torch posts. Okay. Malinur, he can take a Name of Power now. What does he have? Bunch of Calibdis, Shades. See what we get. Beastbinder, absolutely perfect. Damn. That is a nice trait for him to grab.
Lord of the wild things.
Especially being a Beastmaster. He's now Malinur Beastbinder. Okay, Hoha. Get the Arcane Conduit. And unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. So we have decimated these mountains. We took out Kalak-Zorn. We've wiped out Coron. Now we're just going to go clean up the Court of Libaris. We'll attack and charge through the last defenders. Yeah, that shouldn't take too long at all. And maybe finally we'll go to war with the Greenskins soon. But that's it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.